If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
We've had some scattered showers and thunderstorms around across parts of the area today. There was actually a severe thunderstorm watch that included Marshall and Murray counties in Tennessee, but that disturbance is on east of us, and our viewing area has been cleared from that severe thunderstorm watch. There will be additional showers and thunderstorms moving in during the late overnight in the early morning hours of Friday. We're not done with the rain chances by any means. They continue off and on at times all the way into Monday, if you'll believe it. We'll go through all of it here going forward. Mostly cloudy to partly cloudy this evening. Clouds will try to thicken back up after midnight. Notice toward and after midnight, a few scattered showers and thunderstorms developing across part of the area. That continues through the early morning hours. Don't pay attention to the exact specific town that the model shows it. It is an exact specific hour, but the overall general idea that there will be scattered showers and thunderstorms again after midnight through the morning hours of Friday. There might be a bit of a break here toward midday before more showers and thunderstorms develop tomorrow afternoon and through tomorrow evening, and it may start as early as 1, 2, 3 o'clock and go as late as 10 p.m. or a little after, with multiple rounds of showers and thunderstorms. And during that afternoon and evening time period, a few of them could be strong to possibly severe. Tornado threats are really low. It's never completely zero, but it's very low. The main threat would be a few storms possibly having gusty straight line winds and small hail. And Storm Prediction Center has expanded that level 2 out of 5 risk of severe weather here in yellow now for Friday as far east as the US 43 corridor. So from Spring Hill and Columbia and Mount Pleasant down through Lawrenceburg, down through the Shoals, down through Russellville to Phil Campbell and west. In yellow, that's a level 2 out of 5 risk. East of there, there's still a risk as well. Level 1 out of 5 here in green that goes all the way through the rest of Middle Tennessee and North Alabama. Both of them, both risk levels, it's a lower end type situation. It's not a big severe weather threat, but there could be a few severe thunderstorm warnings involved. There may be enough of a risk to get a severe thunderstorm watch as well, so be aware. And then maybe a few more strong thunderstorms on Saturday. There's a low end level 1 out of 5 risk of severe weather here area wide for Saturday. At any time in there could be a few strong thunderstorms that have gusty winds and small hail. Memorial Day weekend overall, off and on at times looking wet and stormy. It's a situation where there are enough breaks in the rain where I'm not asking you to go ahead and just cancel all your outdoor plans, but it's going to be critical that you do have alternate plans indoors that you can switch to quickly in the event storms do come up, and you're going to have to pay attention to weather information going forward the next few days. You're going to have to, because some of these storms could be strong to severe with a wind and hail threat for Friday and Saturday. And then late Sunday afternoon and through the overnight hours, there could actually be some tornado warnings in the area with some rotating thunderstorms. We're still working out the magnitude of the tornado risk, but we do think there's enough wind shear in the atmosphere so that the Sunday afternoon, Sunday night threat could involve a few tornado warnings. I do think the severe weather threat starts to go away into Monday, Memorial Day itself, as the front moves in and the instability is more worked over. And the Sunday overnight threat may help push the Monday morning storms through faster as well, but there will still be a chance of showers and thunderstorms, at least for the first half of the day on our Monday as well. We're still working out the details for Monday, but scattered showers and thunderstorms continuing through our Friday and our Saturday. That's daytime and nighttime, not just heat of the day, but it's not an all-day nonstop rain. I want to make that clear. Frontal system stalls near the area, comes back north Sunday morning as a warm front. There may be some scattered storms in the morning. Those move out of the way by midday. We get some afternoon sun, and then late Sunday afternoon into Sunday night, the more organized system moves in with the strong to severe storms, and then questionable timing for rain on Monday. We'll be working it out in the days ahead. Here's the more organized severe risk we have on the board for Sunday. Local area timing appears to be probably no earlier than the late afternoon if there are supercells involved, and I'll talk about that in a moment. But the more organized area-wide threat is likely during the evening and probably the overnight hours, if I have to say so. Area-wide, there is a risk of severe storms, including some degree of a tornado risk of some degree all the way down into North Alabama, North Mississippi, and then up through southern Middle Tennessee. However, latest data the past 24 hours has started to focus the higher significant tornado threat maybe just to the north of our viewing area, north central areas of Middle Tennessee up through Kentucky and the Ohio Valley. However, you notice I made that line very fuzzy because that could still waffle north or south. There is some uncertainty there with how far south the afternoon and evening supercell tornado threat will be. This could expand a little bit southward, so be aware of that. We'll be fine-tuning that here over the next 24 to 36 hours. No reason to panic. No reason to be scared. We know there's storm anxiety because of what happened earlier this month. And just this area has a history with severe storms, but we go through this multiple times every year. If you have your plan in place ahead of time, if you pay attention to forecast information, and if you react correctly when a warning is issued, if one is in your area, we'll all get through it just fine. And we'll be here to track the storms. But Sunday late afternoon into the overnight hours is a time you want to pay attention to weather information. In the mid to upper 80s for the most part as we go through the next few days until that system moves through Monday with a cold front. And then we may actually see some upper 70s here for daytime highs toward the middle of the week with overnight lows in the upper 50s as we get a little bit of heat relief here with cooler and drier air behind that system. So we left in the slightest chance of a thunder shower this evening, but I think we're quiet until after 10 p.m. to midnight, and the scattered showers and thunderstorms developing in through the early morning hours. Morning lows here in the upper 60s to lower 70s across the area. Off and on periods of showers and thunderstorms for Friday and Saturday. A couple of those strong with gusty winds and small hail. It's late Sunday afternoon through the overnight hours of Sunday night when we have a more elevated severe storm risk, including the potential for some degree of a tornado threat. Again, we're working out the details on that. We're not sure how elevated it is. There is some chance the higher tornado threat stays north of us, but we're still working out those details. Scattered showers and thunderstorms end on Monday, and then we're back to slightly cooler and drier air toward the middle of next week. There's your latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock for a final check of your local weather.